Good afternoon, everyone. I'm very happy to welcome Holger Kessler to the Coffee with Catsurveys blog series. Holger is a technical advisor for the Geospatial Commission and one of the driving force behind the development of the National Underground Asset Register. NUAR is focused on creating a secure and trusted national register for underground infrastructure data, which can be relied on by multiple stakeholders in the planning, design, and delivery of projects that needs to be ground. NUAR has recently been piloted in London and in the northeast of England, and it's a great opportunity today to ask Holger about these pilots and the future of NUAR. So Holger, hi, thank you so much for being here. Now you had a good chance to reflect on the pilots. What do you think are the 2 or 3 key lessons learned?
Thank you, Janos, and thanks for having this chat. Absolutely, the key lesson for us is to have a clear use case, a clear, refined use case. What is the problem we're trying to solve? Stick to it, be open to other use cases, but stick to the use case in terms of avoiding scope creep. And in particular, the second main challenge, which is to overcome security concerns, legal concerns, and commercial concerns. A clear use case, in our case, avoiding strikes and the related inefficiency when breaking ground. Data exchange efficiencies helps you with convincing security and legal concerns. So clear use case and keeping it focused. The third main point is working with stakeholders, having a collaborative, a trusted approach, working with regional and national players and local players. So be open, communicate well, and listen and learn from others and previous experiences.
Thinking about the complexity of the stakeholder landscape for this type of projects, how did you approach the stakeholder engagement?
First of all, we've approached it with putting significant resource behind it. So I'm full-time stakeholder engagement. I talk to people about the underground asset register, and truly, if you think of the underground assets almost like the nervous system or the blood vessels of the country, they do touch on every person's home, house, business. They're under all the roads. So it is by default the underground asset register touches on almost every part of our country, of our society. So stakeholder management is a huge task which needs to be taken seriously. So what have we done? We have, first of all, built on existing stakeholder engagement and existing stakeholder groups in the northeast and London, built up by Northumbria Water Group, Ordnance Survey, Northern Gas Networks, and all the stakeholders in the northeast, the Greater London Authority, Thames Water, and TfL, for example, in London. So building on existing ones. Then having a clear plan of who your actors in this space are, from regulators, government departments, the national transport authorities, and all the professional bodies and academics who have worked in this field sometimes for 20, 30 years. So we've built a national advisory group where we've consulted with people regularly. We had a clear plan of how to communicate, lots of webinars and being open. And as I said at the beginning, not just doing it centrally, but also have a really good network all the way down to the grassroots through our delivery partners in the northeast and in London.
Judging by the success of the pilots, you must have done a great job there. And lastly, Holger, what are the next steps of NUAR in both the short and the longer term?
Yeah, so I'll start with the longer term. The longer term objective is to indeed build the National Underground Asset Register, as its name says. So we want to have a UK-wide solution. That is our intention. And the assumptions that we had, that it is feasible technically and also culturally, and that we can overcome the challenges, has been proven in the pilot. So the long-term aim is truly a National Underground Asset Register. The short term, we are currently in market engagement phase. So we are engaging, testing out the market's capabilities and appetite. In the sort of medium term, you will soon hear from us how we get to the long term. So yeah, we are on the road to delivering the Underground Asset Register.
Exciting times. And Holger, thank you so much for your time again. It was great to have you here. Thank you so much for the information. And yeah, watch the NUAR space. Thank you so much.
Much appreciated. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.